everybody, so we are here today with Jen Mooney in her beautiful garden. Hi Jen.
Hi, thank you.
I'm so excited to learn how you planted all this, and the purpose partly is to attract some beautiful birds in the yard too.
Yeah, sort of create a habitat for all of our natural wildlife here in Connecticut. I've planted tons of things that feed and protect birds and really all wildlife all year long.
And a good part of it is that it attracts birds, but not necessarily bears.
Right.
Because it's a big problem, especially in West Hartford.
We're having a huge bear situation. I don't want to call it a problem because they live here too, but they're very attracted to bird feeders, as everybody knows. And bird feeders are actually kind of an artificial way to feed birds, and they're not really necessary. So there's plenty of things, trees, shrubs, plants that you can plant in your yard that can provide food sources all season long, and then shelter sources throughout the winter. Dogwoods are such a perfect Connecticut tree. So dogwoods have that beautiful spring flower which is beneficial to pollinators, and then it makes this berry, and birds love the berry. Birds this time of year will start feasting on berries and nuts and all kinds of fruits from your garden because they're getting fattened up for a long winter, or they're getting fattened up to fly south. Okay. So some stay and some go, and all of these trees and all the berries feed them now.
This cherry tree is also a good food source for birds, and so is this hedge.
This is called shamrock inkberry. Inkberries are wonderful for birds. They love the berries. Again, it makes a cute little flower. This is covered in little flowers in the spring. Then it makes a little berry, and the birds just feast on it. They love it. And it's a really nice way to do a formal hedge, but still have that hedge be beneficial for wildlife.
Arborvitae provides shelter for birds and other animals in the wintertime. Even when it snows, they can bury themselves inside or underneath to stay protected.
Echinacea is a great native perennial. This one's not looking so hot because bunnies love it a little bit too much and it's been eaten a lot, but I still hang on to these guys because birds will feed on these all winter long, particularly goldfinch. You probably see goldfinch in your garden.
I have these, and I love to watch the little birds land on it.
And they love them. And they really last quite a long time because they're full of seeds that they love.
All right, and then next to you here we have sedum.
Yeah, sedum. This is autumn joy sedum, which you're probably seeing all over town right now, starting to bloom. First of all, honeybees love it. It's usually covered in honeybees, but also if you leave sedum, just like the echinacea, it also provides a great food source for birds. They'll feed off the little seed heads long into, well into fall and winter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll notice different little birds just landing on it and feasting.
Yeah. When we build gardens, you have to think of wildlife because, we want to look at beautiful things, but we're sharing the earth with animals and wildlife and insects. And just by keeping that ecology moving and healthy, you'll have a more beautiful garden and a more enjoyable garden.